Here's something most people don't realise. Your brain constantly lies to you, not to deceive you, but to protect your self-image. Imagine this: you see yourself as an honest person, but you tell a lie to get out of trouble. Instantly, you feel that tug-of-war sensation. I should have told the truth, but lying was easier. That tension between your beliefs and actions is called cognitive dissonance, and you may experience it as guilt, shame, or regret, all of which are little warning signals from your brain that something's not quite right. It can appear in everyday choices, peer pressure, or moments when new information collides with what you already believe. Psychologist Leon Festinger first explored this idea in the 1950s, when he and his team studied a doomsday cult that was convinced the world would be destroyed by a massive flood. Some members even gave up their homes, jobs, and savings to prepare for this disaster. But when the flood never came, something fascinating happened. Whilst the less committed admitted they'd been wrong and walked away, the most devoted didn't abandon their beliefs. They doubled down. They convinced themselves the world was spared because of their faith. From this, Festinger proposed his theory. We all want our beliefs and actions to line up in a way that feels comfortable, what he called cognitive consistency. But when they don't agree, what he called dissonance, we feel an uncomfortable tension that we want to alleviate. Sometimes we change our beliefs, sometimes our behaviour, and sometimes we just rationalise it away. The point isn't whether these free passes work or not, it's that people will go to surprising lengths to reduce the discomfort and protect their self-image. Think of your self-image as a house built on the foundation of your core beliefs. When there's a crack between our core beliefs and actions, like believing I'm kind but then snapping at someone, cognitive dissonance comes in to patch it up and secure our self-image. It smooths over the gap between what I did and who I believe I am, allowing us to maintain a positive view of ourselves even when our actions don't fully line up. One very positive way to reduce cognitive dissonance is to simply change our behaviour, like quitting smoking because you value your health, but often we choose mental shortcuts instead, such as rationalising or reframing behaviour, like cheating on a test but telling ourselves it's okay, everyone else was doing it too. Minimising or trivialising the conflict by telling ourselves it's not really a big deal. Shifting our beliefs, like justifying an expensive purchase by saying quality matters more than price. Denial and refusing to acknowledge the conflict. And compartmentalisation, which means mentally separating conflicting beliefs to protect our self-image. Take Severus Snape in Harry Potter. His love for Lily Potter clashes with his role as a Death Eater. That inner conflict shows up in the way he treats Harry, cruelly on the surface, but motivated by loyalty underneath. To manage it, he rationalises his harshness, projects bitterness, and compartmentalises his emotions. Cognitive dissonance isn't necessarily a bad thing. That tension can push us to quit bad habits, stick to our values, and make better choices. But here's the problem. It can just as easily push us to justify poor behaviour, procrastinate, overspend, or avoid tough conversations. The good news is, once you spot the pattern, you can catch your brain in the act. Ask yourself, does this choice really line up with my values? Am I just giving myself a free pass? What would I do if I weren't trying to avoid discomfort? Then, try small experiments. If you notice a rationalisation creeping in, challenge it. Skip that impulse purchase, stick to your plan, or be honest in a tricky conversation. Each time you act in line with your beliefs, you strengthen your self-control and weaken those mental shortcuts. The more you practice spotting cognitive dissonance, the more in charge you'll feel and the fewer free passes your brain will sneak past you. That's how you go from blindly justifying your actions to living with integrity and steering your life in the direction you want. So, next time you feel that little tug of war between what you want and what you know you should do, remember this. Your brain is trying to protect you, but it doesn't always have your best interests in mind. Cognitive dissonance isn't your enemy, it's a signal. Notice the tug of war feeling, challenge the rationalizations, and choose the action that you'll be proud of later. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so that I can make more content like this in the future.